me make sure I got the right screen up here. That wouldn't be good. Whoa, there we go. What's up, fellas? Hacking and Benadryl, baby. That's right. Hacking and Benadryl. Two things go so well together. Got you hear me all right, CMM? Sure everybody can hear me okay. I would think so, but you never know. Here's some game audio. All right. All right. All right, I think we got everything up that we need. What are we going to do tonight, boys? Well, gotta get my phone connected here. Put it on the charger. Alright, let's take a look-see here. I want to go through, I think, maybe some buggy stuff. Oh yeah, one of the things previously was that Chameleon would not morph. Like if you go to Chameleon, ignore that. So let's go. Golly. There we go. All right. So we want to get a smoke morph here. So anyway, if this happens, you know, you're going to morph. Chameleon will continue to do his thing. And then try to get a smoke morph here. There he is. And now we got a morph. Perfect. So all right. Anyway, so yeah, that was one bug that was taken care of. And that was just because the well, I'll show you. I've got a consolidated script. Somewhere. I know I saved it. Balance consolidated all. Okay. Phew. So see, we got Arturo and CMM chatting. So there's this one script is it's basically the transition restarts for transition restarts for the smoke characters and also um, for Chameleon. In the latest work in progress build, I hadn't that this was not fixed. This is fixed now because basically what was happening was if it was if you were human smoke, this would run, but it would not check for Chameleon. So now on a stage transition, it's going to check for Chameleon, and if you're Chameleon, it's going to give you a morph when you get back up, no matter what character you're currently morphed into. So let's see. The original code for this. Let me pull up the old 1.2 code. And it's the same. It's this move A8 at the 1F0 hex to A0 and check for smoke. And if it's not smoke, it goes to this return return to subroutine or return to routine. And if it is smoke, it runs the smoke special effect process, which gives smoke his smoke. But this only checked for robot smoke in 1.2. That this fix was actually compliments of Conqueror. And this was way back in the day. It was one of the first things that was done back in old 1.3. Back in ye old days. So let me check something here real quick. All right. Yeah, so that one is fixed. Let's pull up another buggy item here. Relocated pallets for colorful combat need updated in pallet exclusion table. Okay. Because I consolidated some stuff and I optimized some code and that moved the pallets around. That's MK1. Uh-oh. I know I updated that. Roy G. Biv, that's why. Yeah, so here are all the blood pallets. Portrait palette darkeners plus. Oh, dear Lord. No, 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 no. That's not the one we want. That was a failed experiment. I know that I have... Oh, maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have a list of the palettes that are darkened. I bet I don't. Might have them somewhere. And I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. This is the easiest way to do it. Actually, no, it's not. Oh, maybe. Where you at? Oh. Wheel. Huh. Alright, whatever. Ah. Alright. There we go. Let's turn the single player combat codes on. We'll select human smoke. And we'll do a brutality. Easiest. Really the easiest thing to do. Wait, why is that bloody colorful? What the heck? Oh well, no matter. I'll show you. Okay, you see how the blood went dark? Or the color, the paint, the colorful stuff went dark? Well, that's what needs relocated. All three of these, high punch, low kick. There we go. That's just, okay. Yeah, that's much better. Hey, I didn't ask you to hit back. Alright. Anyway. I might never have actually put those together. Palette pack, palettes, alternate palettes, dual palette fix, palettes, palette shader, palette keeper. Maybe I spelled it wrong. Correct, and it shouldn't go dark anyway because the original 3 blood colors, or 3, 4 blood colors, however many, are all accounted for in the palette exclusion table. So the way the palette darkening exclusion table works is whatever palettes are currently loaded into memory, they're compared against all of the palettes that are listed in the palette exclusion table. If the palette exclusion table lists those palettes, they do not go dark whenever when a fatality starts. That is how the selective darkening works. So, for example, the selective darkening routine basically checks for the last palette that's listed, and then if it's equal to this value, then we're going to run a CMOS check, which is checking for selective darkening. So if selective darkening is checked, we're going to rerun the CMOS routine, or sorry, we're going to rerun the palette darkening routine, but we're going to have these palettes loaded in, and then when it gets to the bottom here, the null, once it hits this null, it knows to stop darkening, or starts looking. It knows to stop looking for that palette. So that's how that works. I'm gonna. What's up, Post? Hey. There we go. So yeah, this right here is the beginning of the palette, or of the palettes. And there's this 0 byte here that knows to stop. And then if not, it's going to say move immediate extra dark. So FFE1 0D80. It's actually way up here, because we had a whole crap ton of palettes to move. So that's how those got darkening excluded. So we actually have, we can do this as a byte adjustment. So we actually have a crap ton of extra palettes to work with. Like if we need to add some more palettes, we can. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's add these palettes to the script. Master of my universe, what is up? Right. Is that correct? There we go. All right. Yes, we got, those are our palettes there, so. So we're going to go ahead and load these up. Copy as hex. C8BB0, that's a FFE45D80. So these items here are basically going to be like all your player 1, player 2 palettes, as well as blood and things of that nature that would tend to be excluded. And here you can see the old addresses. Well, nutsack. copy as hex. There we are. Yeah, I miss Paul's streams too. They're a whole lot more fun than mine. But don't worry, the real fun starts at 10:30 tonight. The real fun starts at 10:30 tonight, and I will give you one guess as to why, and y'all already know. CMM already knows what's going to happen. Now, I don't know if this is going to get me into trouble or not. Yup. What the heck? Why does it do this? Ugh. Oh, there we go. There you are. So yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so like all, so those pallets right there all need to be replaced. So that's 2.5. Two and a half. Yes, that is correct. 10:30 is 10:30 is when we get Benadrylled. And it's a little bit earlier Benadrilling time than normal because as so many of my Fridays are, they start early. Alright, so anyway, let's drop this Deucesaurus in here. Alright. Yeah, it's the same bytes. It's just got different color locations. Alright, so let's run this bad boy. Alright. So now we'll run this. Excuse me. Golly. Yeah, and actually, Brian Thompson, who played Shao Kahn in Annihilation, reached out to Josh Lawson personally to give him some tips on how to deal with the associated back pain from carrying an entire movie on your shoulders. Oh, I forgot to do... Did I forget to do colorful combat? What the heck? There you are. You know, I'll be honest with you, Post. I saw Annihilation. I actually watched the first 2 movies today. I saw both movies today. There we go. Oh, yeah. It's a celebration. Let's do it with bloody, colorful combat. Yeah, like I said, I saw them both today. And Annihilation actually had some really good one-liners. Like, Annihilation had some really good one-liners. Like, lines from the game. Like, Sindel comes out with a "that was fun" after she and Shao Kahn, like, blew everything up around the temple. Post, I want you to test bloody, colorful combat and a brutality on the subway. Look at all them colors. I'd be surprised if it didn't. I wouldn't be surprised if it crashed the game. Tag mode 2 versus 2 should be allowed to pick 2 of the same characters. You're correct. I know that the improved select screen. Get out of here, mall cop. Anyway, I know that when Paul built the improved select screen, he built it with, no samesies, I think. Let's try something. Actually, yeah, first thing we'll do is we'll turn tag mode on. That's already on. Yeah, so the improved select screen, I don't believe, whether it's tag or not, I don't think it allows you for samesies, whether it's tag or otherwise. So turn tags off. But why choose Scorpion when you can play Human Smoke instead? Like on all the stages post? I'm curious as if it slows it down on all the stages, because I can definitely scale it back. Got him. So what that is there's a routine that runs when Scorpion or the Smokes hit somebody with the spear and reel them in, and it's checking for a distance. It's doing a distance check. It's checking for the distance between the two characters, and that's how it knows when to stop pulling them across the screen. It checks for distance every frame, and if that minimum distance isn't met, it continues to pull in. So what happens is you see something like that. So you can do something similar in single player mode, and what single player mode does is the computer character just sits there like I can't remember if they just sit there. No, they sit there in their pulled in motion like I'm being pulled in, because it's continuing to run that distance check and it's not meeting. You know what? Let me see if I can get to it. You want it to be enabled so you can practice moves like brutalities with two of the same characters in case one dies. Okay, that's valid. I would suggest for now using the regular character select screen. Because you can do samesies on the regular character select screen. And I know 2 versus 2 was always a thing in UMK3. Obviously, it wasn't in MK2. Now, if I'm not mistaken, for 2v2 isn't 2v2 always on the new select screen in UMK or in MK2 Plus? Like, I'm not shutting down the idea by any means. Don't get me wrong, because I know that the new character select screen there was a lot of code that Paul used going from MK2 to UMK3 Plus. So, and I believe one of the things that carried over was no samesies. And the thing about it is UMK3 has always had 2v2. And since UMK3 has always had 2v2, it's always allowed samesies. So, I mean, I see the argument. I see both sides of the argument, but I also see the preserve the gameplay that allows you to have samesies. But that is something. The only feedback I had on the build for the new character select screen is the default characters, which I thought, hey, Sub-Zero Classic Sub and Scorpion would be perfect. So did I lose one? What the crap? And that's something that it was Paul built that way intentionally. So I mean, I'm happy to go in there and change it, make some updates, but I wouldn't do it without his blessing, since that part of the build is his baby. As OMK90, nice you to join. Glad you're here. Oops. Hey, come on, Cabal. Haha, gotcha. Although I will say, I will say that I mean, it's been like this since the beginning of time, but having to deal with like samey Cabals is like, it sucks. It's the worst thing in the world. I hate playing 2v2 against 2 Cabals. So much so that I'm going to brutal him right now. Alright, so here's where I do the fun stuff. What's up, Ryan? Alright, here we go. Ah, I missed it. And that Easter egg if I recall correctly, was a Master of My Universe idea. Oh man, you got the glitch cancel and I missed it. Oh no. Ah. Okay. Now let's get him over here. You gotta be kidding me. Get out of here. Get out. It's very easy to make this happen against this pair because it's so easy to sucker them into the... So easy to sucker Cyrax or Sector into getting hit. Okay, now. God! Okay. All right, now. Get away from me. What's up, Robert? Dang it. Oh boy. Trying to get this to work so I can show you guys the bug. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. That's not gonna do it. Oh my gosh. Which one was that? Was that the, talking about the one that, where he's in the corner? I don't know if it's the same one. I'm betting it is. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have a save state of it. Because I don't know if it's just me not being... Ah, daggone it. Oh my. Ugh. No, not the brutality bug. No, it's... Yeah, there's a spear glitch. Where it'll keep them... Oh my. Alright, so let's see what save states I have out here. Maybe I don't have it still. I don't know. Yeah, it's not that one. And that one's already kind of fixed already. Okay, well, here we go. So this is going to stop once it gets to the corner, and I get here. Alright, so there's part of it. There's part of the bug. Hey, stop breaking rules. Well. Oh my gosh, I've never had so much trouble recreating a bug in my life. Oh my word. Okay, well maybe I can... Alright. Shao Kahn ghost bug? Oh, I almost had it. Dang it! There was a while where I was able to produce this basically on command. That's why I'm getting that's why I'm getting unhappy about this. U2 has not changed since it changed, if that makes sense. Golly. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, I got it now. Oh. Oh my gosh. Holy heck. I don't know why. Alright, here's what. Oh, he's going to jump. Dang it. Okay. I can reproduce it this way. We're just going to put smoke on the other side of the screen. So he's on his way in towards... He's on his way in, and just going to grab his horizontal location here. There we go. So this is the bug I'm talking about. Basically, smoke can teleport to the other side of the screen. And anything I do, well, let's see. Anything I do is not going to change any of this. I can do all this in the world, but and he keeps pushing because that's the way he's supposed to be going, because he got pulled in by the spear. Now, as soon as I get close enough, he's going to go into his dizzy frames. See? Same thing. If I get close enough. Yeah. So that's how that works. Freeze. Red light. So there is... Yeah, we'll dive into this. Why not? Why not? This will be a fun one to dive into, because we already fixed the other two. So... the one with the... I know it was noted in the bug section about on Fightcade there's occasionally a palette glitch on the select screen. That almost never happened on hardware, and I think with Plus it never happens on hardware. In MAME, I don't think I've ever seen it happen, and it happens on Fightcade. It happens on Fightcade. So, let me grab... It's in here. It's in the spear. It's in the spear reaction. Just gotta find the spear stuff. Spear? Rest of spear stuff. So we're gonna have a we're going to have a item here that's going to pull. It's probably this right here. Maybe. Nope, that ain't it. There's a distance check right here. I bet maybe this is it. Nope. It's in here somewhere, I promise. There's a lot. There's actually, the spear has, as you can't tell, a lot of code. Oh, Lord. I'll let the timer run out. Dang on it, that ain't it either. What the heck? It's right here. Because that's some velocity, I think. There it is. Yeah, see that? So what it's doing is it's checking to see. So here's the way this routine works. This one hexed A0 and the thread delay, and then this routine right here is the horizontal distance between two characters, is the horizontal distance, checking the x coordinate, and if it's less than 40 hex value, or if it's higher, it's going to jump up to this 1070, which is, again, it's going to move, it's going to do it one frame at a time. And I can show you, in fact, we're going to modify this value. We're going to modify this value so it, hang on a second. Oh, God. Sorry about that. It's part of the reason we're going to be Benadrylled tonight. Woo, allergies, boy. All right, anyway. So we're going to change this to where it's only going to check the distance every 16 frames instead of every frame. So watch this. Never mind. Let's change it to where it only looks at it every, I don't know, a lot of frames. So basically what's happening here, and the reason Oh, bug spear stuff. If I would have rolled down just a little bit further. What a dummy. What an idiot. So anyway, what this is doing here is, I think this might be applying some gravity or some velocity. Let's see. Let's see how fast we can make Cyrax come back to us. Oh, 90. Where the crap did it go? Oh, FFFCF 540. Oh, I think that. What is this code? I wonder what that is. What is this? I love finding code like this. 8122A0. Okay, well, hey, we're finding stuff. What on earth? Well, alright, well, about to find out. I wonder if that's a tag thing. That's got to be what that is. Or maybe. Yeah, it's got to be a tag thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make any difference. Anyway. Okay, so let's... Alright, let's see what this does. Oh, yeah, okay, that's the one. Come back here. I don't believe I have not. Okay. Oh, boy. FFFC F540. Yep, okay. Makes the enemy face towards the direction the spear came from. Okay, so we know what that's from. Anyway. So the speaking of sector, what they did on stream there, see, that's been fixed. Let me close that. This is no longer needed. So let's fix that. Anyway, let's close that. What happened with sector is, so it was looking for two separate status IDs, and the status ID was if he was in the motion of the teleport uppercut, and the other one was right on hit of the teleport uppercut. So what I adjusted that to, I took away being in the motion of the teleport uppercut. So you can in that situation you can still do it frame perfect. If it's frame perfect, it'll still happen, but you can't fix that frame perfect stuff. So it is what it is. All right. So anyway, let's make Cyrax just drag across the screen. So A0 equals 1. 10,000. I'll agree with that. All right, so let's do something else with this. 1 and this part shouldn't make a difference, but we're gonna change it to. We're only gonna check it every 100 frames for the distance. The distance check is only going to be run every 100 frames. You see how that worked? And so the other thing we can do is we can change that distance requirement just to kind of better demonstrate how this works. So let's change this requirement to like 60 hex or 70 hex, he's not going to come in. When he comes in, he's not going to be as close when he starts dizzying. Alright, so now that we know how that works, the reason this happens is because, obviously, Smoke has, in this case, Smoke, it could be Scorpion. They've gone to the other side. What? There we go. Spear stuff. Bug spear stuff. Okay. What is this one? Real quick. Let's down the road from that one a bit. Is that the one that gives us 40 hex to A11? So let's go, I don't know, 140 hex to A11. I think that's going to give us like super long dizzy time. There we go. Bang. Relaunch combo into the Brutal. So this is an obvious bug. No dizziness lasts longer code. You don't need that much time. I think in Trilogy versus the bosses, yeah, in Trilogy versus the bosses, you don't get as much time. If I recall correctly, at least in PlayStation Trilogy, like the disc-based Trilogy games, you don't get as much time against the bosses. They don't stay dizzy very long. Could do a pro mode, like half the dizzy time. Because, you know, getting a Spirit of the Heart doesn't kill you. It just makes you dizzy. Oh. But yeah, it's this distance check right here. I want to try something. So if the distance is too high, we jump back, we delay, and then once it's good, it puts him in to this status and then gives him dizzy frames. Though I am curious. Does this get checked? That's still in the spear stuff, isn't it? It is. 623 hex. I'm just curious as if there's anything that's looking for it. And there's not. Okay. I was just curious. Okay, so we want it to delay. Here's something I want to do. Okay, so we've got that already intact. A11. Oh, because Fort. Silent combat. Yeah. Oh no. I'm probably gonna have to send this video over to that guy at NetherRealm, or to my contact, to my friend, who has a contact at NetherRealm. Ah, yeah. It's silent combat. It's 300300. There's also a CMOS option for silent combat now. Anyway. Curious now. So let's try something. Alright, I need to run this again, but I need to run it from full screen. So got an idea. We'll see if it sticks. Okay. We're just gonna make it a new. Yeah. Just gonna make it new. Parallax is really good at this. Like, he can make this happen like on command. Okay, so we're here. Curious as to how many frames go by after the spear hits before he starts reeling them in. Well, no, because it shouldn't start, or how long it takes to get here. That's the word. That's what I'm looking for. There's a timer out there anywhere. that's what I'm looking at. So like they get hit by the spear, and they're like the hit reaction. They're there for a couple ticks, and then the velocity's been applied, and we start doing our distance check. So this is after the velocity's applied. All right, let's try some. So let's go. So the routine name is going to be spear bug distance check. Ah. With as little damage that you have in this game, I don't know that would that wouldn't last very long. With as much chip damage as done and as high as hit, I like the idea. I just don't know how practical it is, especially if we're getting this thing out by July. Oh, let's see. So 1 hex to A0, call thread delay. And then we're going to increment A11. CPI 20 hex to A11. We want to get them out of dizzy frames. Which is FF9C D3D0 is the end of. Yeah. And then it's possible CMM. Maybe I'd like to at least get it to 2 out of 3 rounds, but we'll see. We shall see. All right. Okay. And then we're going to that is correct. And then this guy up here. Well, fudge me. Oh, okay, that'll work, actually. We don't need this. We can go... And we got to put some bytes in here. Okay, so we're going to clear A11, and then we don't want to revisit that. And then we've got there, yep, and then the distance check routine is at 10C0, 40 hex to A3, modified. All right. And then I don't know where the heck we're going to put this. What's free right now? All right. That'll work for now until we find space for it in code. FE000FFF works for me. All right. So okay. Let's run this out. Okay. All right. All right, Drew probably sucks, but we're going to let her rip. Survey says. Okay. So now let's run that routine and see what we really did. Okay, so A11's cleared. Got a delay. Increment A11. Oh, oops. Oh, that's because I didn't modify this piece. There we go. Oh. Okay, so now that we know it works. So the other one we want to look at is, okay, see if it actually ever gets to that routine. Oh boy. Let's do this one. Or no. Yeah. And then, yeah. Okay, so now we'll do this. Alright, I'm just curious now. Let's compare 30 just to like be on the safe side. Wow, I was right on the mark with that. So if we do something like, if we compare 10 hex, I'll show you. So yeah, you see where that he didn't come all the way through. Here he does. Get out of here. But we're going to be a little more liberal with this, and we're going to give it a 30 value just to be safe. And I want to see if I can make it happen. Oh, we're back to endurance. Let me body sector real quick. Okay. Okay, now. Okay. Well. Ah, see, there we go. Did you see that? Anyway. Perfect. What's up, angry monkey? Oh, the robots are so easy. Indeed. So yeah, this will still allow you to exploit this. You can still exploit that against the CPU because that's fun. But you won't get that dragging across the screen bit happening anymore. Nope, that brutality dial-up is your brutality dial-up. More brutal than trying to connect to AOL when it first went to free. Or, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Man, I missed the moment. Brutal inputs. Brutal inputs will always be more brutal than trying to connect to AOL when they went to unlimited access. Dang it. Yes, the brutality inputs will always be more brutal than trying to connect to AOL when their dial-up became unlimited access. Bango. They're not that hard anyway. Plus, if you want it that bad, you'll learn them. My buddy actually had a 3-button controller on the Genesis, and he learned Cabal's Fatality. He learned Cabal's Brutality on the Genesis with a 3-button controller. So I need to let Parallax know I fixed that bug. He's going to be happy and sad at the same time. let's see. Where did he go? All right. Yeah, you can't push him too fast. You cannot push them too fast. We need to find a home for this code right here. Oy. Crikey. The granite. Ooh. Crap. There's nothing within 3 miles of here, which is great because that means we've got a whole lot more free code. Okay, so this is the rewards stuff. So we might be able to drop it at the end. Oh, hello. What is that? Okay, it's probably old code, hopefully. That's a pallet. You don't even know if it's used. I know that stuff is used, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I know that stuff is, so we'll put it down here. FEFA0. Alright, so let's just wild man this on in here. And we'll do our interleave. Alright, let's run up real quick. Flawless victory. A flawless victory is one in which you take no damage. Somebody needs to tell Kung Lao that. Because I'm pretty sure he took damage when he called flawless victory in the movie. Ow, ow, ow. Come on, Jax. So brightly colored. Those fatality drops in colorful combat mode. You know, it would be a lot quicker, probably, to just zero out their health bars. But this is more fun, not gonna lie. They do now. That's a beta 1 thing. In fact, the tempo at which the blood comes down, I did my best to as faithfully as possible duplicate MK2 on the Genesis when the fatality blood drops would hit. What do you mean about Cyrax's helicopter? Oh, look, I got Sector and Cyrax. Oh, that's right, it's story mode based. Or it's like story based. So this would make sense that I would catch them. Alright, now let's... Well, here we go again. Ah! Well, actually, will that keep him dragging like that? Ooh, that's funny. Well, that's one reason it takes... Oh, you dummy. It's because I'm timing out the teleport. So I've got to get him to do that on the other side of the screen. I did it. I did exactly what I needed to do, and it didn't. And come on. Ah, you son of a gun. There we go. Alright, so we know it works. Gotcha. Haha, teabagging him. Alright, anyway. Alright, so we know that works. So that's good. So we fixed a couple bugs tonight. So far, that's good. That's good. Colorful combat mode. Stage transition. And Scorpion Spear Bug. So that's good, because that Benadryl is going to hit here in about 5 minutes. All right. Okay, so what else do we got? I know that there's more bugs that have been mentioned. I can't, of course. Oh, yeah, let me look at something here. Where'd you go, Katana? There she is. Okay. So I did not hit the start button there. So let's see. I need that value to clear out. That code to clear out at the end of the match, but only at the end of the match when there's players involved. So I need to I need a few things. Okay. So these things only get cleared off when the start button is pushed. Where are some things? Yeah, let's go here. Here's another. So what we need to fix here is that memory value is being held onto. It's not clearing after the match. So we need for when whenever certain things happen. Bingo. Okay. Oh boy, but that's oh, good lord. Because I have a big, I have a routine that clears a whole bunch of crap out at the end of the match. Fudge. Maybe I have. Extra. Let's clear out between rounds. Which is not super helpful. Okay. Actually. That's just between rounds. Arg. I know there's other stuff that gets cleared out. I don't want this to clear out between rounds because you want to be able to pick you want to be able to hang on to the alternate stance between rounds. And going up the arcade ladder, you hold on to it. But when somebody buys in, where, whenever there's a game over or something like that, items have to be zeroed out. And that's what we're looking for. This is why script consolidation, if not into one master script, into one much larger script, would be awesome. Nuts. Oh, this is stupid. Andrew, you idiot. Oh. Maybe. No, probably not. Oh, here we go. Maybe not. Let's see. Let's see now. Okay. Oh, that clears it out at the beginning of the round. So that's probably going to clear it out here. Okay. Yeah, that's not... That's not the routine we want. Oh, okay. That might work. No, game state. There we go. Okay, now. Okay. Okay, so... be somewhere around here. This is poor script writing is what it is, fellas. This is my fault. This is my fault. New palette darkening exclusion table. I'll be dipped in dog crap. There it is. I knew I had one. I know I have one, guys. What's up, Calvin? Is it maybe under my custom routines? Of course not. That would be, practical. This is location for player 2 wins in a row. Of course, that's not when we want it to hit. All right. Okay. Well, we will just... we'll do it here. What? Oh, dang it. What's up? Vibe Master Kurosu. Game mode selection. 4. There we go. Oh, here we go. Oh no, maybe not. That is the new character select screen, so... there we go. So we need to find... this is going to be like the quickest hotfix ever. Move A0 at 106.0960 hex. 0. There you go. Okay. Okay, so now anytime we go back to the character select screen, this should work. So let's check this out. So now we've got everything on 0. Let's go Katana on the class on a tower here. Get rid of the alternate stance. Okay, so now we enter combat. Enter a new player. Molina and Katana. We'll give Molina the alternate stance. Get off my screen, you clone. Alright, we go back. We have no alternate stance. Katana has her alternate stance. So now Katana gets to keep her alternate stance. That's an off-the-screenality. Alright, so now we'll get bodied by Sonya here. Really? You're gonna let me keep throwing? What the crap? It does, Calvin. We hit the start button. Alright. We no longer have an alternate stance. Of course, it doesn't matter. Say you, like, game overed. Once you get to the select screen, it's gone. I think it's so neat that they had, like, Cabal has so many combo options, right? Hang on a second. I'm going to hot fix this bad boy into some code, because it's a small deal that there's no need. it's such a small amount of code, there's no use in uninterleaving the entire thing. Whoops. What the heck? There we are. There we go. I forgot I was playing the computer for a second. Alright, anyway. Hey, another one fixed. So we got the spear bug. Got the alternate stance option. Alright. We got a few things fixed tonight. Transition routine looks good. The other thing I'm doing, I'm going to show this off and then I might get out of here in a few minutes. For the next upcoming round, the enter initial setting was initially overwrote, or not overwrote, it was just taken out in favor of the revision modifier code, which basically walked back a lot of 1.2 changes, or changes from 1.2, to the point where it even gave you a different sign, or not sign, different letters, words, when you started the game up, instead of saying mortalkombatplus.com beta whatever, or in this case UMK3 or beta 2 con build dark days, on reset, it would come up and say like UMK3 plus in 1.2 mode. And then I realized if people really want, and that was a fun challenge, something that I thought would be fun to do. It was suggested, and I thought it'd be fun to at least try. And then I realized that there's so many changes to make the game look like 1.2 again. I'm not walking back that much code. If people want to play 1.2 so bad, they can play 1.2. So that got overwrote with. I've had a few people ask me about this one, disabling the smoke effects. So anytime you, if this is on, I'll show you. What the? Oh no. Did I? Oh, I think that's something else I forgot to, something else I forgot to hot fix in there. This guy right here. No? What did I not do? Where did this go? Oh, that might. And how did I fix that? Could have sworn I fixed this in code. Smoke check CMOS. Okay. Yeah, there we go. No. Now we should be good. Alright, let's make sure. Yep. There we go. What don't you see? Should be interesting to see what happens on this fatality, though. We're about to find out. Nope. As it shouldn't. I mean, he's got a smoke on the fatality. So Melina keeps her stance. Okay. All right. Curious. Um, yeah, I'm not far behind you there, Master. How is my username? What? Pronounced? Te, like the, but te. I tell people it's not te, like Canadians say a. Like, what are you doing, eh? It's not, it doesn't rhyme with te. It doesn't rhyme with a. It rhymes with eh or meh. Like, ah, what are you doing? You know, how are you today? Meh. Te, Drusus. Drew, and then sus at the end. Drusus. Um, it's a mix of my back when I was younger. And if anybody ever watched The Big Lebowski, yeah, have a good night, Master of my Universe. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Um, where was I? So yeah, that The Big Lebowski came out. Of course, me and a bunch of my buddies were big fans of the movie. And there's that scene with the Jesus, and Nobody with with the Jesus. And so being a bowler myself, uh, and a bunch of my buddies were into bowling, and I threw a strike one day, and somebody was like, "Ah, oh, it is the Drusus," and that kind of stuck. And then uh, I decided to use leet speak to make it a little bit different. Instead of THE, te, I just made it TEH. Like back in the day when everybody used leet speak, I worked with a guy that never spelled the THE, never spelled it that way. Always spelled it TEH. No matter what, didn't matter. It was in like help desk tickets. It was in emails. You name it, and that's what the guy was calling it. Like TEH, never the, always te. So that's how Tedrusis came to be, and that's how Tedrusis is pronounced. And there we go. Yeah, sometimes I enjoy going a little bit deeper with that. So, yeah. Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna sew it up for the night. I've got an early day myself tomorrow. It's a little after midnight. So we go to bed a little bit early, or a little bit on time, or a little bit not ungodly late, and that'll be okay. So, guys, if you haven't, drop a like on the stream. That's supposed to like be important or something. Um, yeah, it's supposed to be important. Algorithm's supposed to like it. I don't know. I don't follow all that stuff. Let's take care of a few things. Let's see. Um, what else? What else did we fix? Um, heck yeah. My formatting a notepad's always an adventure anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. And that's it, right? Yeah, it could be. That's always possible. Yeah, that I might try that too. It just depends. Just depends. And guys, do me a favor, play the heck out of this game this weekend. Maybe play a whole bunch of it. Maybe try out some of the balance options. Options, balance options, things that you choose to use, that you choose to enable from the CMOS menu as not default but optional. Um, so yeah, you have that. Have fun with it. Enjoy it. So essentially, what was happening before, you know what? I think this is it. All right. So watch how late I do the teleport uppercut. Okay. Now, there we go. So there you see that, and that can be done actually on. I mean, it's got to be frame perfect, but let's see if I can get it. Yeah, it's got to be frame perfect. And even then, I mean, yeah, it's got to be frame perfect now. So, yeah, got to be frame perfect. So yeah, that now. So yeah, it has to be done has to be done frame perfect for it to work. So again, thanks you guys for watching. It's been all kinds of fun. I've greatly enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out with me. It seems like we actually got a lot done tonight. We got more done than I had anticipated, if I'm totally honest about it. That's always good. So, thank you guys, and everybody have a great night, and I will see you next time. Take care.